Welcome! Have you ever found yourself a bit stuck when someone asks for the time in French? You're definitely not alone. But don't worry, because today we are going to break it all down, step by step. By the end of this, telling time is going to feel second nature. Let's dive in.
You know, the key to really mastering a language isn't just about what you learn, it's about how you learn it. That's why for this explainer, we're following the incredible method developed by the experts at A French Rendez-Vous. Their clear, structured approach is going to be our guide.
And they're not just any school. They are widely recognized as Canada's premier second language school, and it's all because of their focus on truly effective learning methods.
It's also worth mentioning that what we're covering today is really just a taste of their complete learning ecosystem, which includes everything from personalized courses to interactive tools. All right, with that said, let's jump right into our first section. Okay, first things first. We're going to build this from the ground up, starting with the everyday 12-hour clock. This is your bread and butter, what you'll be using day in and day out in most conversations.
So the basic rule is actually super simple. You just say the number, and then you follow it with the word heures. So for 3 o'clock, that's trois heures. Now, there is one tiny exception you got to remember. For 1 o'clock, you use the singular form, une heure. See, pretty straightforward.
But, of course, with a 12-hour clock, how do you know if it's 8 in the morning or 8 at night? Good question. In French, you just add a little phrase right after the time to make it crystal clear. Du matin for the morning, de l'après-midi for the afternoon, and du soir for the evening. Let's look at a perfect example of this in action. Il est 11 heures du soir. It's 11 o'clock in the evening. You see how that works? You've got the hour and the time of day, all in one neat sentence. No confusion whatsoever.
All right, so you've got the basics down, but if you really want to level up and sound less like you're reading from a textbook and more like a native speaker, this next part is for you. We're talking about quarters and halves.
So instead of saying the exact number of minutes every single time, French speakers have these awesome conversational shortcuts. For 15 minutes past the hour, you just say quart, which literally means and a quarter. And for 30 minutes past, it's demie, and a half. Okay, so quarter past is sorted. But what about the other side of the clock? What happens when it's 15 minutes before the next hour? Now this is where things get really interesting. The magic phrase here is moins le quart, literally minus the quarter. And here's the absolute key to getting this right. You always say the next hour, and then you subtract the quarter from it. Let me show you what I mean.
This chart right here just makes it crystal clear. Take a look at 4:45. Sure, you could say 4h45 and people would understand you. But what you'll almost always hear is 5h moins le quart. Literally, 5 o'clock minus a quarter. It's a little mental flip, but once you get it, it's a total game changer.
And here it is, put into a full practical sentence. Notre rendez-vous est à 5h moins le quart de l'après-midi. Our meeting is at 4:45 in the afternoon. This is exactly how you'd hear it and say it in a real conversation. This is the goal.
Okay, let's switch gears for a second. We've nailed conversational time, but to really master this, you need to know about the other system, the 24-hour clock. This is what's used for all the official stuff. Think train schedules, flight times, and formal appointments. And honestly, this system, l'heure officielle, is way more straightforward. There's no room for error. You just state the hour from 0 to 23 and then the minutes from 0 to 59. It's just simple, logical math. This side-by-side comparison is just so helpful, isn't it? You can see right away how 2 heures de l'après-midi just becomes 14 heures, and 8 heures du soir becomes 20 heures. It strips away all the conversational phrases and leaves you with pure, unmistakable clarity. And just one last little detail on the official format, a kind of pro tip for you. For any hour before 10 a.m., especially in writing, you'll often see a leading 0, like 08 hours 45. It's a small thing, but it's all about getting those details right in a professional context. So, there you have it. We've gone from the basics of daily conversation to the precision of the formal clock. And this isn't just about memorizing rules. It's about understanding the system so you can build true mastery.
Let's just quickly recap everything we've covered. You now have the tools to use the 12-hour clock, sound totally natural with conversational phrases,
understand the 24-hour system and add all the right context. That is a huge step forward in your fluency.
And this kind of clarity, this clear and practical approach, is really central to the teaching philosophy at a French rendezvous.
So if this effective way of learning clicked with you, why stop here? We really recommend visiting their website to see how they can help you continue your journey to fluency.